Now at 6, the new owner of TI speaking out about what's next for the Strip property.
Making sure you get the most from your tax refund.
Why police are asking parents to take a good look at this guy.
Plus, a warning for every parent about some dangers lurking in your home.
We're watching out for you. This is News 3 at 6 with Kendall Tenney and Sophia Troy.
Thanks for making us a part of your Thursday evening. Under President Obama's stimulus plan, the states that fund education adequately will get some federal help.
Right now, though, Nevada is not one of those states. As News 3's Hetty Chang shows us, the governor wants those federal dollars, but critics say he's going about it the wrong way.
$400 million in federal stimulus money. Most of it is earmarked for education. It's all Nevada's with one big string attached.
To get that stimulus money, we have to increase the funding for higher education up to the 2006 funding level, which would be about another $265 million.
But right now, that is not happening. Under Governor Gibbons' proposed budget, Nevada is far from meeting that requirement. That's why the governor is applying for a waiver. It would cut Nevada loose from having to do its share.
Well, I want to see the education money for Nevada. I'd like to see the waiver be had by Nevada so that we wouldn't have to do the matching funds. Our state is certainly in trouble.
Some lawmakers agree with the governor. He says Nevada simply does not have the money to give to education. Well, educators strongly disagree.
If we got the maintenance of effort funding and the money that came out of the stimulus, it would impact higher education on the order of 8% cut, which is something puts us in a much better position than the 36%.
If Nevada is not granted the waiver, the danger is education could face deep cuts on a state level, and it could also lose out on all the federal money earmarked to help. Hetty Chang, News 3.
Educators say the state can't afford to depend on that waiver. State lawmakers have until June to finalize the budget. If they do not come up with a revenue plan, the governor's proposed cuts to education would go into effect.
Treasure Island now has a new owner. Starting tomorrow, daily operations will be turned over to millionaire Phil Ruffin and his team. Ruffin, who used to operate the Frontier, bought TI for $775 million from MGM Mirage. Today, the Nevada Gaming Commission approved that deal. The sale and the terms of the deal could not have come at a better time for the financially strapped MGM Mirage. At the last minute, Ruffin decided to up his deposit to $600 million in cash. The Gaming Commission praised Ruffin for making such an enormous purchase during a deep recession.
MGM might have over-leveraged a little bit, and that presented an opportunity. They needed the cash. We had the cash. And normally you wouldn't have an opportunity to buy a property like the Treasure Island.
This shows confidence in Nevada, confidence in this country, and confidence is what we need, because that's part of the problem. We have a lot of fear.
Ruffin told News 3 that customers and employees should not worry. Everything at Treasure Island will remain the same, except Ruffin did hint that he might add a new entertainment venue later this year. Ruffin also added that there might be jobs added at TI once he fully takes over. Well, it seems fewer Americans are moving to the South and West. Census data released today show growth slowdowns in once booming metro areas, including Las Vegas. Researchers believe the impact of the recession has many Americans staying put for now in traditional big cities. However, there are some conflicting reports out there. The Census Bureau says the Las Vegas area actually grew by more than 38,000 people between July 2007 to July of last year. But local experts believe we lost 10,000 people during that same time period.
Such a sad story today out of North Las Vegas. A baby died, possibly the victim of a drowning. Police say a woman brought the one-year-old girl to a medical office. She told them that the little girl had fallen into a bucket at a mobile home park near Lake Mead and Civic Center. The baby was taken to UMC, where she was pronounced dead. She's accused of writing bad checks, and now the former girlfriend of a prominent district court judge has been busted. Terry Mosley was recently arrested on bad check charges. She was never married to Judge Donald Mosley, but they have a son together. You may remember that son, 16-year-old Michael Mosley, was arrested last November for his role in an accident in Henderson that killed a teenage girl.
Well, he was arrested for possession of child porn, and now police are trying to find more of his victims. Take a good look at this guy. 39-year-old Jonathan McCallum was arrested last week by Metro's Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. He's charged with 25 counts of possession of child porn. He lived near Sunset Park in Henderson. Call police if your child might have been photographed by him under any circumstance. Well, you know, many of you called us today to ask about a text going around that says to avoid going to Walmart tonight because you might get shot. It actually said 3 women would be shot, but it did not say a specific Walmart or city. Maybe you've gotten this text and wondered, hey, is it legitimate? Well, we called Metro to find out, and they say just a hoax. We also checked Snopes.com, and sure enough, the website says it's a hoax as well, so no need to worry. Well, talking about big worries, have you filed your taxes yet? And if not, do you still have some questions about what you can and can't deduct?
Or are you worried about being audited? Maybe you might need an extension. Well, you have those questions. We have some answers. The Saving You Money line phones are open right now, and Jim Snyder is over in the call center with our good friends from the IRS, Jim.
Hey, they're good people, Kendall, and some people out there think, boy, isn't that intimidating being in a room with a bunch of IRS agents, but they're fantastic. They're here volunteering to take your calls, to answer any questions that you might have about this year's taxes, and there have been some changes and some things that were re-upped that maybe you're not sure about. One of those is the sales tax deduction here in Nevada. We get that because we don't have a state income tax, and that's one of the things that Rafael Tolino from the IRS was telling us about last hour. In speaking about deductions, nobody wants to ever face an audit. You really need to make sure that everything you put down is legit and that you can back it up.
Paper trails are good. Anything that can go on a return you want substantiation for. And we were talking off the air about gambling and that kind of thing. You know, paper trails are always good. Charitable contributions, when you give money to your charity, whatever, write a paper check, use a credit card. If you're asked about it, you can say, hey, Mr. or Mrs. IRS Auditor, here's my substantiation. This is why this information is on the return. So that's a good thing to have, because if it's not there, then you could run into a problem.
All right, and gambling losses are actually deductible, but you have to first subtract everything that you won. You have to remember all the winnings.
Up to your winnings, correctly. And if you're going to save your tickets, by all means, keep diaries and journals and all the things you need to if you're going to do that, because yes, you can do so, but you want to put up on there only what's legitimate. That way you have an accurate return.
All right, and he was saying if you have any of those slips from the sports book, you want to, or from the track, you want to make sure there aren't footprints on them, because an auditor doesn't like to see that.
Hey, well, hey, excuse me, did you find these?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So.
Picked a few extra up from the floor.
You got it.
All right, 642-1342 is the number to call to get your tax questions answered here tonight. The phone lines will be open until 7 o'clock. Kendall, Sophia, back to you guys.
All right, Jim. Thank you very much. I hope he mentioned that we said they were very good people.
Yes, they're very good
Pass
people.
that
We
along,
love
Jim.
them.
Right.
Well, it's an idea to try and help balance the state's budget.
But a controversial proposal to merge the Nevada Commission on Economic Development and the State Commission on Tourism is receiving heavy opposition at the state capitol. Opponents say it's like putting a round peg in a square hole. It's just not going to work. Lawmakers said they're concerned the merger would dilute both agencies' ability to help recruit business and create jobs in the state.
This merger makes very little sense. In fact, it makes harmful sense. These commissions, as you very eloquently stated, have different missions, different purposes, different skill sets, different audiences, different rhythms, different timings. It's about today, it's about tomorrow, and I think you would diminish the mission of both, and they are Nevada.
Other testimony today indicated that cutting the budget on tourism would not be a good idea because a boost in tourism could help turn around the Nevada economy.
Well, you know, Kendall, tourism is the bread and butter of Las Vegas, but you know, fewer passengers are taking off and landing at McCarran, and that's because many airlines are cutting back during these tough times. Passenger traffic was down more than 15% from February of 2008 to last month. That is down more than 500,000 people. The top 5 airlines serving McCarran all saw declines. The biggest was U.S. Airways, down more than 34% from the same time last year. However, we do have some good news. Allegiant Airlines saw an increase of traffic, up more than 5% from last year.
And even more good news for hometown airline Allegiant.
How you can take off with a career. The airline is actually hiring during these tough economic times. Find out how you can apply.
Could your clothes be keeping you from getting a job? We show you the mistakes some job seekers are making so you won't make them yourself. Coming up.
And a warning for parents. We're going to tell you what might be in your home that could seriously hurt your child. That's coming up next on News 3 at 6. We're watching out for you.
Jobs out there, you just may not know where to look for them. Tomorrow morning when you wake up with us, we're going to explore the hidden job market. Starting at 5 a.m. tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Real-time closed captioning provided by Rob Graham and Associates.
After the death of a loved one, you'll need help with creditors, extended family, and the courts. Call Rob Graham and Associates at 255-6161.
Oh, perfect. Angela, real quick. All you have to do is sign right here. Makes it official. Angela Wagner.
Kim. No, not gonna happen. I gotta go. I got a live shot.
Let's take you live to the courthouse. Angela's standing by with the latest.
Dana, things have gotten pretty tense in the courtroom. No, guys, I said no. It's Martin.
I thought you got her to sign.
I tried.
Watch Wake Up with the Wagners, weekday mornings starting at 5 a.m.
This Saving You Money Line segment is brought to you by DeLuca and Associates.
Well, it's tax time again, and many people are concerned about how they're going to pay their back taxes to the IRS. Well, under Chapter 7, if your taxes are 3 years old, you filed them with the IRS at least 2 years ago, and they're not a tax lien, we can completely eliminate those taxes. If they are from the last 3 years, we can put those taxes under a Chapter 13 plan, pay them back over 60 months at 0 interest and no future penalties.
Tonight, it's new comedy on NBC.
Let's go! Oh, God! Okay, come on!
The stunning Betty White's on a new Earl.
These are my mother's teeth.
And on a new Office, Michael meets his match with the new boss.
Okay, Michael. Okay, Michael.
No, seriously.
No, seriously.
How old are you?
How old are you?
Oh, no.
Then John Hamm's on a new 30 Rock.
What the what?
Along with an NBC legend, allegedly.
I'm the guy with the pudding!
And with only 3 episodes left, more ER surprises tonight on NBC.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for a free ride, and Desert Toyota is giving it to you. In order to meet our sales goal of 1,000 vehicles, Desert Toyota has made special arrangements with our lenders to bring you no payments for 6 months on every car and truck. This is the real thing. No payments for 6 months on our most popular Toyotas, like the fuel-efficient Camry and Corolla. Take a free ride for the next 6 months at Desert Toyota. Desert buys more, Desert sells more. Desert Toyota. Don't sell your car without us.
Closed captioning in Spanish, sponsored by attorney Adam Kuttner. Injured? Call the law offices of Adam S. Kuttner for a free consultation. 382-0000. Thank you for making us your #1 newscast at 6 o'clock. This is News 3 at 6.
Still waiting to file your taxes? Are you worried about being audited? What can you deduct and what can't you? These are all questions our experts are standing by to answer. Just give them a call at 642-1342. The lines are open until 7 tonight, so if you get a busy signal, just write that number down and call later. Open until 7, a direct line to the IRS. How often do you get that? Well, while companies are scaling back, hometown airline Allegiant Air is actually hiring. It has several entry-level and experienced positions now available at McCarran Airport. Some of them include part-time call center positions, as well as crew planners, mechanics, and flight supervisors. Employees get benefits, including travel. Not bad. For more info, just check out their website, allegiantair.com. You know, what you wear might be just as important as what you actually say in a job interview.
News 3's Angela Martin is here with a look at how your clothes could keep you from landing your dream job.
We say dress for success all the time. It seems pretty simple, but you might be surprised to see what some people actually are wearing to job fairs and interviews. We took a camera to a recent job fair and we got some video of what people were wearing. Then we let a personal stylist take a look. This guy right here was doing okay with the white shirt, but then she notices the jeans. Our stylist says that she would have traded those jeans for some nice slacks. Jenna says even a nice pair of jeans, a very nice pair, is a mistake on a job interview.
With jeans, it's really tricky. You have to remember you're putting your best foot forward, and during these economic times, I mean, the competition is so fierce that you really need to be in the nicest outfit that you have.
Jenna says even if you are interviewing with a jean company, you should not wear jeans. It's pretty surprising to look at the video. A lot of people had on jeans. Some even had on shorts and tennis shoes. Jenna says that both men and women, a nice pair of slacks and a crisp white shirt will work for almost any interview. And if you do have a business suit, that would be even better as long as it's a classic color, navy, gray, or black, no crazy patterns. You can also add color with the shirt, and for ties, a nice striped tie. Back to you.
All right, tomorrow morning we're going to wrap up our week-long series on how to get a job. And we're going to tell you how to find the hidden job market when you wake up with the Wagners.
You've got the nice striped tie on.
I was starting to think, did
no, it's very nice, very nice. Now, Kevin, on the other hand, has some pattern going on, don't you, Kevin?
I have to confess, I do not own one striped tie. But I should ask Kendall how the job interview went today. Hey, the clouds that we had.
You know something I don't?
Well, I'm just saying, you've got the striped tie on.
Okay.
The clouds that we have had all day long are moving on out, and we'll tell you when to expect some strong winds gusting over 40 miles per hour. Plus, the temperature is going to do an El Plunjo. Details on that, too, in the forecast when we come back.
When America's favorite quiz show comes to the entertainment capital of the world, anything can happen. And the only place you can see it is right here on Channel 3. Watch the Jeopardy! Tournament of Champions from Las Vegas tonight at 6:30 right here on Channel 3.
This Saving You Money Line segment is brought to you by DeLuca and Associates.
Well, it's tax time again, and many people are concerned about how they're going to pay their back taxes to the IRS. Well, under Chapter 7, if your taxes are 3 years old, you filed them with the IRS at least 2 years ago, and they're not a tax lien, we can completely eliminate those taxes. If they are from the last 3 years, we can put those taxes under a Chapter 13 plan, pay them back over 60 months at 0 interest and no future penalties.
Wagners. Wagners.
Wagners! Wake up with the Wagners and Tom Hawley on News 3.
Foreclosure, foreclosure, and foreclosure. These prices may be attractive, but do you know what you're really getting? For 2 days only, Woodside Homes is offering brand new warranted homes as low as $69 per square foot without the risk of cleaning up someone else's mess.
Come visit us at our Summerlin community on Saturday, March 21st for foreclosure-like prices, or visit our website for more information. For anyone who pre-qualifies, we'll even throw in a free autographed baseball by Oral Hershiser.
Woodside Homes offering new homes at foreclosure-like prices March 21st and 22nd only.
Tomorrow's a big day. It's the reason you kissed the kids and got in the cab this morning. It's why they invented energy drinks. It's why you joined Toastmasters and floss religiously. Tomorrow's why you haven't eaten dairy or broccoli in a week. If it weren't for tomorrow, those business cards you ordered would seem kind of silly. Tomorrow's big, and at Hilton Garden Inn, we know every big day will go much better with a perfect night before. When tomorrow's a big day, stay HGI tonight.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Centennial Buick Pontiac GMC.
If we are lucky, and I'm really not that optimistic, and are able to get a hole in the clouds, you will be able to see the Space Shuttle and the International Space Station docked. It'll look like a slow-moving shooting star going from the western to northern sky between 7:03 and 7:07 this evening, a little less than an hour from now. But we've got issues because we've got the clouds out there. Mild, it's very mild, 80 degrees, a little breeze out of the east, and low humidity, so all this moisture in the sky not translating to ground level with only 14% relative humidity. And if you are going to stand outside in some of the neighborhoods, water smart weather stations anywhere from the mid to upper 70s. It's 79 downtown, 78 in Centennial Hills, and our water smart site in Green Valley is also at 78. We had 81 officially, so 11 above normal, still 7 off the record. 57 was the mild morning low. Air quality was mostly good, but a couple of neighborhoods on the east side did reach the moderate levels. Speaking of trouble, check out the pollen count. Are you kidding me? It's over 26,000 grains per cubic meter of air. It is mulberry. If you're suffering, you're allergic to mulberry, I would imagine. And just to give you a little perspective, once the pollen count reaches 100, it's considered high. And here it is, over 26,000, very typical for this time of year. Here go the clouds. They'll probably clear out around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. There are a few holes in them, but I'm not optimistic we'll have any clearing at 7 o'clock or so. This system pushes out lots of sunshine expected for Friday. Then a very cold system comes down from the north. It's going to kick up the wind starting Saturday, and by Sunday knock the temperature down more than 20 degrees. That won't be for your Friday, though. Overnight lows 52 in Mesquite, 37 up in Lincoln County and Caliente. Highs tomorrow, the mountains at 61, Boulder City is at 83, 79 in Pahrump. In town, we're going down to 58 degrees, waves of high clouds probably until the early morning hours. Then tomorrow, how about 85 and sunny for your Friday? Oh my! The record's 90, so that won't be threatened, but still warm enough. A little drop on Saturday, huge drop on Sunday. Only 62 degrees for a high with a chance for rain and winds gusting at times to 40 miles per hour, but a nice rebound next week. That is a true springtime roller coaster ride with the weather. Now, before I return it to our
tremendous is the word. Yeah.
Tremendous anchors. Let me say hi to my friends at Schirkenbach Elementary. It was my pleasure to be out there for their Nevada Reading Week celebration today and talk about the importance of reading. And one of the things I do is a little mock creative writing exercise based on stories these kids have told that have been untruthful to their parents.
Uh-oh.
And I was very flattered to hear that one of the teachers took the kids back to the classroom and did some more of that. These are some excellent writers in the making. Then I went across town to Lunt Elementary and got to hang out with the first, second, and third graders and talk about the importance of reading to them, too. I want to thank both schools for having me out today. We had a couple of great assemblies, and I really had a good time.
And I was going to say, I was also involved in Reading Week.
Well, that's good. I wasn't done, but you go ahead.
Okay, really? Go ahead.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, well, I wanted to just say a quick hello to our friends at Ober Elementary. Photographer Carlos Span and I went over there, and they sent us off with this message. Take a listen.
Thanks, thanks, thanks. Thanks, thanks, thanks. We've had fun. We've had fun. Thank you for coming to read to us.
Aren't they adorable?
I'm digging
They're
the tune.
all bouncing over here to that song. They were great. They are the first graders from Ms. Jarvis and Ms. Kirkendall's classrooms, and we read Lotta's Bike, and next year I'm going to read Kevin's book.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
Very good.
yes. But you know, you were talking about lessons that you learned from these books, and these kids learned about telling the truth. This girl kind of like steals a bike and gets in an accident. And you know, after you read a book, the kids start asking you all about like, what's your favorite food? This one child, every time he'd raise his hand, I'd go back to him, he'd be like, and you have to wear a helmet. And then, you know, we'd go on with other questions and he'd raise his hand, and you've got to buckle the helmet. It was so cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I just want to add that these kids face so many challenges that we didn't with the computer, with the video games, with 8,000 channels on television, that it's great to see that we can get them inspired to read. A lot of them are inspired on their own, so I think it's super.
Good kids.
Yeah.
All right, as we move on now, we get to a serious subject and startling new information about child poisoning.
Yeah, where health officials say they happen the most and what they're caused from. It's information you don't want to miss. Stay with us. News 3 at 6 will be right back.
Hi, I'm Dallas Horton with G. Dallas Horton and Associates, and I was driving to work today, and I looked over and saw someone in their car checking their emails while they were driving with one of these. That is insane. If you've been hurt because somebody was using one of these, would you please give my law office a call today?
In today's economy, everyone's looking for a free ride, and Desert is giving it to you. Desert has made special arrangements with our lenders to bring you no payments for 6 months on every car and truck at every Desert dealership. This is the real thing. No payments for 6 months. It will not affect your rebate. It will not affect your trade-in allowance, but it could change your life. Take a free ride for the next 6 months only at Desert. Desert buys more. Desert sells more. The Desert Auto Group. Don't sell your car without us.
Add a little meat and cheese, and the potato becomes even more impressive. Thanks, Idaho. We owe you one. 3 new creations from IHOP, served with pancakes and eggs at the International House of Loaded Country Hash Browns. Try IHOP for dinner, too.
This spring, the most breathtakingly beautiful adventure you've ever seen comes to Las Vegas. Disney's The Lion King, live on stage at Mandalay Bay. From London to New York, Tokyo to Paris, this is the landmark entertainment event that stretches from the heart of Africa to the plains of your imagination. Be there when Las Vegas gets a spectacular production to call its very own, The Lion King. Performances begin May 5th, but tickets are on sale now. Visit LionKingLasVegas.com or call Ticketmaster today.
There has never been a better time to purchase a home in the Las Vegas Valley. Hi, I'm Jenny Presswood-Hesse with Kirby Presswood & Associates of Prudential. Whether you're an investor, a first-time home buyer, or simply looking for a change, you don't want to miss this opportunity. So come join us at one of our featured open houses this Saturday and Sunday. For times and locations, or to view all available properties in the Valley, log on to KirbySellsVegas.com or call us at 702-373-9789.
Hi, I'm Dallas Horton, and I've built my reputation in the past decade by listening to my clients. Here at my law firm, you are treated like a human being, not a number. Please give us a call at 380-3100 or visit us at gdallashorton.com.
Let our family welcome your family. Willow Creek at San Martin.
Well, a warning for parents. The Consumer Product Safety Commission wants you to be on the lookout for dangerous poisons around your home.
Yeah, it's a serious subject. This week is National Poison Prevention Week. 9 out of 10 unintentional child poisonings actually happen right in the home. The CPSC warns poisonings from consumer products commonly found in the home kill about 30 children each year. They also prompt more than 2 million calls to the nation's poison control centers. The CPSC says 70% of poisonings involve children 1 to 2 years of age. More than half of the incidents involve oral prescription drugs, non-prescription drugs, and supplements.
How President Obama will make history tonight when we come back.
Maybe you didn't hear me. I wanted a large pizza.
A large for $5.99 from Pizza Hut.
A large for a penny less than 6.
A large for $5.99.
I've only got 6 bills in my pocket. They all have ones on them. I could give that to you and get a large.
For $5.99.
Invite 2 friends, Lincoln and Washington. They want a pizza. What do they get?
It's true. A large one-topping pizza mia at Pizza Hut is just $5.99. Made with sauce from vine-ripened California tomatoes and whole milk mozzarella.
How many do I have to buy?
You only have to buy 1.
Only at Pizza Hut. Now you're eating.
Hey y'all, my name is April and this here's my audition to become the next California Happy Cow. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm the pride of my farm, gotta win this competition. I'm a real straight shooter. This here's my audition, I think you'll agree it's the best submission. I asked my friend Heather, I got the ambition.
I wrote this song.
No you didn't, Heather.
Great milk comes from Happy Cows. Happy Cows come from California. Look for dairy brands with the real California seals.
Vote for April.
In fact, consumer experts say now is the best time to buy. At Ed Bozarth #1 Chevrolet, you'll find huge discounts during our bigger, better savings event. 3,000 cars, trucks, and SUVs, all with our low price guarantee, so you know you're getting the absolute best deal. Plus, we need good quality used cars, and we'll pay top dollar for them, whether you buy from us or not. Don't miss the bigger, better savings event at Ed Bozarth #1 Chevrolet, the most trusted name in automobiles.
Ed Bozarth Chevrolet, US 95 and Ann Road.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jim Snyder. New tonight at 11, a couple fights back when they find burglars inside their home, and it's impressive what they pulled off. It's a story you'll only see here on News 3. Plus, Jay Leno's big get on The Tonight Show, a preview of President Obama's appearance tonight. And Alicia Jacobs will show us the stars that helped Terry Fader kick off his new show at the Mirage. Those stories meet the candidates who want to become the next mayor of North Las Vegas, all tonight at 11. Hope to see you later on.
All right, Jim, thanks. Let's go to our video pick of the day. Dozens of people camped out this morning hoping to get in to see President Obama's appearance on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. The line stretched across the city block. You don't have to wait in line. You can watch it right here on Channel 3. It's the first time ever a sitting president has been on a talk show.
Wow. Yeah, it's historic. It's going to happen right after News 3 Nightside with Jim, Kevin, and Sue. See you then. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Yeah, our car died. I don't know. Something used, most likely. Yeah, like an SUV. Under $20,000. 1 or 2 years old. Plus low miles. Where do I find one like that? All right, I'll let you go.
I like the blue one.
CarMax, the way car buying should be.
You can't miss Kohl's must-have savings sale for your chance to get everyday must-haves at must-have prices. Score Missy's Apartment 9 tops for just $16.99. All kids Jumping Beans tops and bottoms are only $5.99. Power up with men's and women's Avia and Reebok shoes for $29.99. And the Big One bath towel is a steal at $3.69. Better get a move on to Kohl's must-have savings sale this Friday and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. Because the more you know, the more you Kohl's. Kohl's, expect great things.
Each cylinder is lined with a silicone-embedded sleeve.
for less friction and less heat. Efficiency is power. The all-new TL, the most powerful Acura ever built.
Take advantage of attractive financing on select Acura models for well-qualified customers.
Leadership, being the forerunner.
We went to Clear Choice because they offered the services in one day.
Convenience, occurring in a useful place and time.
I was attracted to Clear Choice because they had an entire team that would handle my procedure beginning to end.
Change, become different entirely.
This is a miracle change. Clear Choice has really changed my life.
Quality dental implant care from the people you can trust. Call Clear Choice at 702-262-9977.
You know you can get more, way more, for much less on Honda Civics. At the Honda Spring Sale, Civics have the highest resale value. A 5-star safety rating, come with a 160-watt audio system, iPod plug-in, 2-tier instrument panel, and get up to 36 miles per gallon. Financing's easy and affordable. Civics are just $149 a month. But hurry, because this sale ends soon. The Honda Spring Sale at your Las Vegas Honda dealer. LasVegasHondaDealers.com.